view. I got the little bags. You got the big bag. This woman is hitting on Josh at the bar. I guess we're having roasted veggies. We'll be in London in 9.5 hours. And then we'll be on our way to Istanbul.
Yep.
I feel like this really could like throw me completely over.
He's gonna fall.
It smells like cigarettes and cologne everywhere. Good morning from Istanbul. After 24 hours door to door, we are finally here. Oh wait, I think we took a wrong turn.
We'll be right back.
So we are walking across the Galata bridge to get to our food tour. There's all these little old men fishing all along the bridge, and there's like random coolers on the ground set up with all the fish that they're catching. So I don't know if it's like a communal little bucket, but everyone's here. And it kind of smells like fish.
Yep.
It's marinated in blueberries. That's why it's purple. We are at the spice market, which our lovely guide Bahar told us is actually referred to as the Egyptian market to the Turkish people because back in the day the spices were imported from India to Egypt, then to Turkey. And it's super colorful and everything smells good. And I want some Turkish delight, like the real kind and not like the shitty kind that you get at Christmas, you know?
Yeah.
Like, look at it. We had a lovely breakfast of, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a whipped egg, tomato, chilies, some sort of pepper. I don't know, it was so good. But you put that on the little simmets, which were delicious. Olives and cheese are a staple. We learned that if there are not olives and cheese on the table, it is not a Turkish breakfast. And literally the reason we came to Turkey is for the hazelnut spread.
Yep.
It was so good. So you have the little hazelnut spread,
Pistachio paste, hazelnut paste, and then cream and honey.
And you just put it all together, and it's like a little sugar orgy on this Turkish bagel, and it's like literally everything that is good about food in the world.
Yes.
And I'm very thrilled.
So good.
I think everybody thinks I'm crazy because I ate so much of it, but they weren't eating it.
She was trying to lick the plate. She was trying to lick the plate.
No, I wasn't. But My tea came with 2 extra spoons, and so I had a clean spoon to like go back in. Anyway, I was feeling judged by the taste.
So we're gonna go.
It was very delicious. And now we're good and full, and we're gonna head on to stop number 2. We just had some soup. Everybody else had lamb. We had lentil, and it was delicious.
It's very good.
The reason soup is important at the beginning of the day is because it was a way to get all your nutrients in one fell swoop before you had to go out and do all your hard work for the day. Who knew? And now we're going to Asia. Yay! Stop number 3, we had kebab, which it wasn't the doner kebab, it was the iskir kebab. The rest of the team had meat. Oh, we're supposed to go this way. We had eggplant, and it was very delicious. The nice man poured hot butter all over it, and it was good. We also had shira, which was basically fermented grape juice. It kind of tasted like raisins. It's supposed to help aid digestion.
Non-alcoholic.
And it stays good for a long time, so they used it on the battlefield and stuff back in those times before refrigeration. Lunch, we were totally stuffed. The meze consisted mostly of vegetarian items, which was super awesome. We had a cheese dish with oil and different spices that you ate in this very floury tortilla type lavash. Yes. Also in the meze spread, there was a dips dish that had a very delicious fava bean hummus. The spicy orange one that had chili paste in it that took everybody by surprise. And
baba ganoush.
Yes, a baba ganoush. By that time, we all unbuttoned our pants. And then it was lunchtime. We had, what was it?
Artichokes.
An artichoke. It tasted like potato though. It was very strange, but very delicious. It's not what you would expect. It's not how we eat artichokes in the US. It was like fresh artichoke, and the way it was prepared was very like pillowy and not stringy or gooey like we expect eggplant to be. Or not eggplant, artichoke. Man, the jet lag. We also had cheese pide, which was absolutely delicious. I actually ate it with this like herb salad that was served with the meze, because it was kind of heavy cheese, but I put a little bit of those herbs on top, and it was so good.
Thyme salad.
Thyme salad, yes. Other folks had lots of meat dishes. They all looked wonderful, but I was stuffed, so I was okay to miss out. After lunch, stops 5 and 6 were way too close together, so these were the only stops that we didn't eat anything on because they were meat-only options. We stopped so the group could have mussels. Happy to pass on that. Shellfish, not my game. And then we went to a place that had sheep intestine. The sheep intestine that was made into a little, what are those meat tornadoes called?
Shawarma.
Like a sideways shawarma that they then kind of diced up with lots of meat and vegetables and put into either the little tortilla thing or into a sandwich. They look very good, but sheep intestine is not on my list of things to eat.
No thanks.
As a veggie. So they also had kind of intense pickle juice, which I actually liked. It was a little, oh yeah, pickled carrot juice, which was very intense, but I don't know, it was tasty.
I liked it.
It was new. Josh liked it. Pickles.
Oh.
They pickle everything.
Everything, even lemons.
Lemons, plums. I mean, they were good.
Okra, everything.
I tried the pickled plum, and it was like a little cherry looking thing, but it was super hard. Usually pickles are softer. It was super hard and crunchy. It still had a pit in the middle, and it actually was a lot sweeter than a typical pickle. So it was good.
It was red pickle juice, which was interesting. I'm not sure what made it red, but
it was beets.
Beets.
They color the pickle juice with beets. It also helped sweeten it, give it an earthy flavor, and it made the juice look really pretty. It wasn't just chartreuse, it was like a nice beet red. Final stop. We had ice cream, and it was delicious. So stopped out at a place right by the ferry. And it was great. We had ice cream made out of goat milk. It was super creamy and super sweet, and it came in slices.
Yep. You had to cut it with a knife and a fork, and it was also, part of it was orchid seeds that made it so sweet and
delicious. Yeah, and it also, she gave us these little jars of caramel also made out of goat's milk. It was kind of like a dulce de leche, which was super nice. And it was very good with the little bananas. Nice addition.
I kept it.
And he kept it. He's gonna eat it on a granola bar later.
Yep. I am so full.
We are fat and happy, and we're going back to Europe.
So behind us is the Bosphorus Straits, and apparently every year there's 700,000 boats that travel through this strait.
Which is insane. We actually had to double check with our guide that she said 700,000, and that was right, and it was. So that's what makes Istanbul such an important point of confluence for the Black Sea and a bunch of other waterways of the world.
It's the only way to get to the Black Sea is through that strait.
She also said that, and I thought this was super interesting, back during war times in World War I and II, the capital of Turkey was Istanbul, but that it's so open for
attack.
Yeah, you're the military one. What's it called? It was exposed.
Yeah, yep. It's open for attack.
It's open for exposed. So they actually moved the capital to Ankara. Also, not just from a logistics standpoint, but also from a religious standpoint, which I thought was super interesting, that Turkey, as a republic, made such an intentional decision to move to a secular nation. They changed their alphabet, and they moved their capital to a less religiously affiliated city. So, yay on Turkey.
Yeah.
This is the crosswalk. It would be totally cool with OSHA.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just gigantic.
Oh, I love not being in America. This is still like an active roadway. This is insane. Tour bus just brushed my wall. This is insane. These are Dallas streets. I'm sweating. After losing all of our appetite to COVID over the last month, yeah, I ate way too much food, and now I'm ready to have a nap.
Nap time.
Nap time.